Hello, this is Heisenberg.
Hi there, and this is G Forever.
Yes, and we're two Godzilla fans here to review Pacific Rim Uprising. No spoilers. Yeah, alrighty. So, G Forever. So why don't you introduce the movie?
Yeah, so this year we don't have any live action Godzilla movies, no King Kong in sight, but we do have Pacific Rim Uprising, so there's giant monsters and giant robots.
Excellent. Alrighty. So yeah, with the plot, it's basically, the movie is, in the story, it's like 10 years after the story in the first movie.
Mm-hmm.
And we get a lot of the focus is on the Jaegers and their pilots and cadets, new cadets,
Yep.
who are training to be Jaegers.
Jaeger pilots.
Jaeger pilots, yes, indeed.
Yep.
Okay, so what's the tone? What's the tone of the movie?
Yeah, so this is a very fun, light movie, very summer blockbuster, like lots of action, and just sit back and enjoy, I feel.
Oh yeah, I agree. So yeah, with the script and the story, it's funny. Yeah, it starts out quite funny and relaxed and exciting, and then it does build as it goes.
Yeah, it builds the tension.
Yeah, more tension builds as it goes, more action, and of course, it's not just the Jaegers, they do have the kaiju, the giant monsters.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, so what did you think of the look of the Jaegers there?
Jaegers are very good looking. There's a good variety of them. You have some like sleek ones. You have some bulkier ones. You have one with a malice, one with swords and whips. So pretty cool variety. And how about yourself?
Oh yeah, I think it's well done. And then with the kaiju, it's like I like that. There is more than one kaiju, and they do have a nice look to them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're much more colorful than with the first movie. Again, we see them during the day instead of at night, in a rainstorm, like in the first movie. And they have nice variety to them and nicely colored.
Yep. Yeah, and I feel like that the kaiju resembled a lot of different similar designs from Ultraman, whereas I think the first movie, the kaiju had more of their own, I think original designs, I guess. Like.
Right. Yeah. Okay, and then what else is there? So how'd you like the action in it?
Oh, I think it was nicely choreographed. I love the combat between like Jaegers and Jaegers, and I felt like the battles with the kaiju, like it was good with what we saw, but maybe could have used a little more of it, I felt.
Yeah, I like the action. Again, I'm a fan of Stephen S. DeKnight, the director, who worked on the TV shows Spartacus and Daredevil. Yeah, so he was like the head of those shows, and those had really excellent action in them. So yeah, a lot of good action here too. I like the battles with the kaiju. I was a little disappointed because I'm very fussy about how it's shot. So the camera was very close.
Too close, yeah.
The camera's so close that you can't really see like the whole monster in one shot. I like it when the camera's pulled back more, so you can see
head to toe.
Yeah, you can see the whole monster, and you can sort of like see the whole city better.
Yeah.
So yeah, this was another case where it's like really kind of close, which was true of the first Pacific Rim movie. So I think I would have liked it a little better if the action was if the camera was pulled back a little so you could see it better. So so there's been a lot of roughly similar movies. So let's do some comparisons.
Okay.
So how would you compare it to the first Pacific Rim movie?
I think the first Pacific Rim movie is more had like an art to it,
Del Toro's touch.
Yeah, definitely had more color. With especially the battle in Hong Kong, it really stood out, and I think that's when you have a lot of different colors. You have like the futuristic Hong Kong. A lot of imagination into it. Whereas this one is kind of like it looks like the world is kind of rebuilding itself. There's not a lot of I guess it's more just regular daytime.
Yeah, and the whole feel, like the thing is, yeah, like I said, more of entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
It's more like, let's make an entertaining action film
Yeah.
with giant robots and giant monsters.
Yeah,
But it wasn't trying to
Mm-hmm.
be quite as as artsy
Yeah.
as the original Pacific Rim.
And I think the original, the tone was more like the world's gonna end, and this is like the last stand. Whereas this one, I feel like it's very relaxed. Everyone's in the beginning of the movie, like there's no, I guess the kaiju are kind of gone since the past 10 years, and
So yeah, it's more fun entertainment. Now, I haven't seen Power Rangers. You have seen Power Rangers.
The recent movie.
Yeah, the recent Power
recent
Rangers movie. Is this a better movie or?
Definitely a better movie. I think the way they did this film, I think Power Rangers should have grabbed some, took a little bit out of a book, took a page from this movie, because like I think they did a lot of like multiple robots in this, or Jaegers in this, and then you have all the different cadets, so they're like teenagers or younger kids, and they're all from like multi races.
Yeah, it's nice, diverse cast.
Very diverse.
It's both racially diverse,
Mm-hmm.
like men and women,
Mm-hmm.
and international cast too.
Yeah.
Like actors from different countries.
Yep.
And sometimes speaking different languages too.
Yep.
So that's very nice.
Yeah. So it had that Power Rangers feel to it from like the like the TV show, the American version, of course. But like I think Power Rangers they had a chance to really shine with all the technology and but I guess they just didn't focus too well on the story, and they kind of got lost.
Oh yeah. So I didn't see Power Rangers, but
Mm-hmm.
from what I understand, it seems like this is a much better movie.
Yeah.
Now I have seen some of the Transformers movies,
Mm-hmm.
and again, I also like this much better than the Transformers movies. The Transformers movies are just exhausting
Yeah.
because it's just sort of like there's no balance to them at all.
No, it's just
just like
constant explosions.
just constant battles between the Transformers
Mm-hmm.
to the point of where it's just way too tedious. It's tedious and painful.
Yeah.
So this is much more balanced, where we've got like a nice, we've got a nice story,
Mm-hmm.
nice characters, like nice, nice funny moments in the script. So we've
Yeah.
got funny moments, we've got nice human moments,
Yeah.
and
then of course you have a good battle scenes.
and then so then it's like then you're ready. It's like then so you got, then you do have a good amount of action, and again it's sort of like, and I'm not surprised because again DeKnight he did Spartacus and Daredevil with good fights there, so we have good fights here too.
Mm.
So what about some of the Godzilla movies? Like how about Godzilla 2014? How is this similar or different?
I feel it was this different type of movie too. Like Godzilla 2014 was more grounded, more had a more serious tone, whereas and it's also just like it was a kind of like an introductory movie, so you don't trying to learn more about Godzilla and the Mutos.
Yeah, and it seemed like much more suspense,
Mhm.
much more wait until the end, and then finally at the end we get the
There's a
battle.
lot of teasing in Godzilla 2014, which I felt was overkill. Maybe a few moments in the beginning you tease, you see a little bit of Godzilla, a little bit of Muto fighting, but like I think I think that it was done too much until the end, and even the end, the fight scene was good, but you keep asking for more.
Oh yeah. And then with I think the one movie that actually is better than this is like though it's quite different. I think Shin Godzilla
Mhm.
overall is a better movie, but it's because that's got much more like social commentary.
Mm.
I think it's better done, but it's a very different type of movie.
Mhm.
That's heavy, very heavy on social commentary.
Yeah.
Where this is just trying to be fun.
Yeah.
So I mean, so it's like, so my feeling is I actually like this movie better. I like Pacific Rim Uprising better than the original Pacific
Oh,
Rim,
okay.
because for me it's like it is more fun,
Mhm.
more fun and entertaining. I like the action better.
Mm.
I think I liked it about the same as I liked Godzilla 2014.
Okay.
Though again, there are like different movies. And then, oh yeah, like Kong. I think I like this about the same as I liked Kong Skull Island
Okay.
too.
Yeah.
Kong Skull Island did have like a little, like good, like a lot of good action
Yep,
sequences.
it did. Yeah.
So yeah, this is sort of like, yeah, this is sort of like a bit. Actually think I like the action in Kong Skull Island a little more.
Yeah, same here. Because I think
Yeah.
because it was all kaiju, and
Yeah,
I
there's
think
more. Yeah, there's more Kong.
there's
Yeah.
more Kong in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for this one, like definitely a lot of Jaeger action, which is great. Like Godzilla fans, kaiju fans, we want to see more kaiju.
Yeah, there wasn't quite as much kaiju in this as I was hoping. A lot of Jaegers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and definitely like this more than Transformers. No contest there.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I think this is for fans of DeKnight's work, Spartacus and Daredevil. I think this is well worth seeing. Already there.
Yeah, and if you love robots, mechs, and giant monsters, kaiju, like
Yeah, like
definitely.
anime. You think anime fans are gonna like this?
Yeah, I think so. You can
Oh, yeah.
see a lot of resemblance with some of the Jaegers. Kind of look like one of them kind of looks like a Gundam, and one of them kind of looks like an Eva. So
From Evangelion.
yeah.
Oh, cool. Alrighty, so what sort of number would you give this then too?
I want to give it a solid 8 because as a kaiju fan, it's very enjoyable. I think they did a good job to respect the genre. So very fun film.
Oh yeah. And again, no spoilers, but yeah, some nice surprises.
Mm-hmm.
Nice surprises in the movie, in the script too.
Yeah.
So I think that helped it too. But I would give it I would give it an 8 if the battles with the scenes with the kaiju were a little better, like a little more, and again if the camera were pulled back a little more. So I'd give it more, at least a 7.5, somewhere in the 7.5 to an 8 range. Alrighty, but if you like giant monsters, if you like giant robots, then this is this is I think quite a good and satisfying movie. Like well worth the trip. Yeah, well worth the trip to the theater.
Yeah, and try to see an IMAX because I think seeing like Godzilla, Kong, Pacific Rim in IMAX is the way to go because of the size of the screen and the quality. Just makes you feel like you're there.
Oh yeah. Alrighty. So anything else we want to say? Oh yeah, and then check out our channel to watch that.
We'll
to
see
more
more
of the toys. More
yeah.
toys are on the way.
Definitely.
And subscribe to our YouTube channel here.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that's your task there at home. It's like to help us out. It would help us out greatly if you subscribe to our channel. And G Forever has his own website and his own channel, so I'll put the link to that in the description.
Yeah, please check it out if you get a chance.
Alrighty. So once again, this is Heisenberg.
And G Forever. Hope you enjoy Pacific Rim Uprising.